Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to the BiB Picture, the greatest podcast in the whole wide world, hosted by, well, by us. And we don't even really know what a podcast is, but it sounds like a fancy word for chatting while looking at shiny things, right?
Shiny things. Ooh. Is it snack time for podcasts?
Always snack time, Momo. Always snack time.
It's the BiB Picture.
Welcome back to the BiB Picture, the only show hosted by a baby who thinks breaking news is when her snack breaks in half. Get ready, because Coco is strapped into a tiny chair, armed with big opinions, questionable logic, and absolutely no idea what any adult is talking about. Let's dive in.
But before we get to the important snacks, we have to talk about grown-up choices. Grown-ups make so many confusing choices, don't they? Like, why do they put veggies on the plate when they could just put more fruit snacks? It's a mystery wrapped in a blanket, then put in a crib.
Big mystery. Like, where does the ball go when it rolls under the couch?
Exactly. Unsolvable by baby logic. And today, we're diving into an even bigger mystery. Grown-ups picking their favorite grown-ups. Specifically, a very important grown-up, a speaker grown-up, who went on another grown-up talkie talk, kind of like this, and decided to name his absolute bestest grown-up friends in the whole world. But some other grown-ups are making very crinkly faces about it. It's like when you pick the coolest toy, but then everyone else says, "But that toy bites!" So, if you've ever wondered why grown-ups do the things they do, or how to pick your friends without accidentally picking a toy that bites, stick around, because we're going to try and figure it out one drool-covered question at a time.
Biting toys? No, thank you. I like soft toys. Soft toys are the best.
See? Momo gets it. Soft toys are key. But this speaker grown-up, his name is Mike Johnson, and he likes some less soft toys, apparently. He named two favorite grown-ups, Mohammed bin Salman and Benjamin Netanyahu. Sounds like a lot of grown-up words, doesn't it?
Nico. Too many words. Just Mike and Ben and Mo. Easier.
Much easier, Momo. Now, the thing is, when he talked about these grown-ups, he gushed. That's a grown-up word for making very happy noises, like when I see a whole bowl of pureed pears. So he was super happy about his favorite grown-ups.
Pureed pears. Yay. So they must be super good grown-ups, right?
Well, that's where it gets confusing, Momo. Because some other grown-ups, the ones with the crinkly faces, they said, "Hold on a minute. One of those grown-ups, Mohammed bin Salman, might have done something very unnice. Like, made a journalist grown-up go bye-bye forever, very suddenly. And the other grown-up, Benjamin Netanyahu, he's apparently in grown-up timeout trouble with another big grown-up group for not playing fair with his toys."
Not playing fair. Is that like when Billy tries to take all the blocks?
Exactly like that, but maybe with bigger blocks and grown-up consequences. It's so confusing. How can someone be your favorite if they're not good at sharing? Or if they make other grown-ups go bye-bye?
My favorite always shares and gives me big hugs.
See? That's proper favorite picking. Big hugs, sharing snacks, maybe a little pat on the head. But these grown-up favorites, they seem to have very different rules. Grown-ups used to pretend they cared about things like press freedom. I don't know what press freedom is, but it sounds like a very important blanket. And human rights. Sounds like someone's right to have a comfy chair and not get their cookie stolen.
My cookie. No taking my cookie.
Precisely, Momo. Very important human right. The cookie right. But now, it seems like some grown-ups openly admire other grown-ups who are maybe not so good at respecting those press freedom blankets or cookie rights. As long as they're good dinner companions, whatever that means. Does it mean they don't throw their food? Because that's a pretty low bar for favorite grown-up, if you ask me.
No throwing food. Food goes in mouth. Yummy, yummy.
Yes, Momo, very wise. Food in mouth. But this Speaker Johnson grown-up, he seemed to think these grown-ups were just super cool to hang out with. Even if they're, alleged murderers. Which sounds like a very grown-up way of saying bad at sharing. It's like grown-ups are forgetting the golden rule. If someone pulls your hair, they're probably not your best friend.
Hair pulling is bad. My hair is soft.
It is, Momo. It is. And we need to protect soft things. So we're left scratching our heads, or maybe our knees, trying to figure out this grown-up logic. Why do they pick favorites who don't follow the rules of the playground? Is it because they have bigger toys? Or maybe they promise extra dessert?
Extra dessert. Ooh, is that why?
It's a possibility, Momo. Grown-ups do love their desserts. But it feels like there's a big disconnect here. Like when you want to build a tower, but someone keeps knocking it down, and then the grown-up says, "Oh, but they're so good at, knocking things down creatively." It just doesn't make sense from a baby's perspective. Our perspective is pure. Good grown-ups are kind, they share, and they don't make people go bye-bye. It's really very simple.
Simple, like picking a blankie. Soft blankie is good, scratchy blankie is bad.
Exactly. You wouldn't pick a scratchy blankie as your favorite, would you? Even if it promised to do your laundry. So why would a grown-up pick a favorite who causes so much confusion and upset? It makes you wonder what their definition of favorite even is. Is it someone who laughs at all your jokes, even the ones about boogers? Or someone who gives you all their crayons, even the broken ones? I mean, what's the criteria here?
Maybe they have the best cookies?
Could be, Momo. Could be. But even the best cookie can't make up for, someone being a big meanie. It just can't. And it's not just this Speaker Johnson grown-up. Sometimes it feels like lots of grown-ups are getting confused about who should be their favorite. They look at the big, loud grown-ups, the ones who make lots of noise, and they say, "Yes, that's my favorite." Even if the quiet, sharing grown-ups are actually doing all the good stuff.
Quiet grown-ups are good. They read stories.
They do! And stories are important. So, what's the takeaway, Momo? What have we learned about grown-up favorites today?
Grown-ups are confusing, and sometimes their favorites are not favoritey.
Perfect summary, Momo. Grown-ups are indeed confusing, and sometimes their choices in favorites are very, very not favoritey. Maybe we should send them all to baby school, where we learn about sharing, saying please and thank you, and never, ever, ever making anyone go bye-bye just because you don't like their blanket.
Blankets are good. All blankets are good, unless they're scratchy.
Exactly. So simple, yet grown-ups make it so complicated. It's like they forget everything they learned in babyhood. They should listen to more podcasts like ours, then maybe they'd understand.
More podcasts, more snacks.
Yes, Momo, more podcasts, more snacks, and maybe some more naps for the grown-ups who are making these confusing choices. A good nap can fix a lot of things, Makes you less grumpy, makes you think about sharing. It's a magical thing, a nap.
Naps are good. Zzz.
Don't fall asleep on the podcast, Momo, we're almost done. But seriously, this whole thing just reminds me that maybe grown-ups could use a little more empathy and a little less gushing over people who aren't being nice. It's not rocket science, it's just basic playground rules. Don't be a bully, share your toys, and if someone asks for a turn, you give them one. Simple.
Simple. Turn for me, turn for you.
Right. So, to all our lovely listeners, thank you for joining us on this very important journey into the grown-up mind. It's a scary place sometimes, but we try to navigate it with our tiny little flashlights and a lot of giggles. Remember to always pick your own favorites wisely. Pick the ones who make you laugh, the ones who share their best toys, and definitely the ones who don't make anyone go bye-bye unexpectedly.
No bye-bye, just play.
Exactly, Momo. Just play. Now, before we go, if you liked our very smart thoughts on grown-up favorites, you should definitely, absolutely, 100% subscribe to the BiB Picture. It's like finding a new toy in your toy box, totally unexpected and super fun. Also, leave us positive comments because we love hearing happy noises from you. It's like when you finish all your pureed carrots and mama says, "Good job!" And please, please, please like this video. Press that little thumb button. It tells the internet that babies know more than grown-ups about being good friends, and that's a very important message to send. Go ahead, press it. Do it now before you get distracted by a butterfly. You know you want to.
Butterfly. Ooh, wait, like first.
Good boy, Momo. See? Even Momo knows. Till next time, keep your bibs on, your snacks close, and remember, a grown-up's favorite choice is often just a baby's biggest question mark. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
That's it for the BiB Picture. And that's another episode of the BiB Picture. If you enjoyed watching Coco try to understand the complicated world of grown-ups, well, imagine how we feel as we make sense of her. Before you run off for snacks, naps, or honestly, whatever babies do all day, don't forget to tickle that like button, bonk the subscribe, and ring the little bell so hard it thinks it's a toy. Please, leave us only positive comments, because Coco can't read yet, but she can sense bad vibes. Thanks for watching. And remember, in a world full of big problems, sometimes you just need a tiny baby with a microphone.